Hey, what's up YouTube? Stacking and Packing here with another $2 half-dollar hunt. This is the first hunt for us for the month of December. So it's looking like a good one, and I'll tell you guys why in a second. But we got $1,000 of half dollars here, 2 boxes of NF String and Sun rolls. So let's go ahead and get into what we've got. We're gonna start with box number 1. We have 3 semi-heavy rolls, 4 slightly heavy rolls. We have 1 ender roll with a 1974 San Francisco proof. Nothing on the reverse of note. Then we're going to move over to box number 2, and this is our great box. We have a super heavy roll. This one's almost 260 grams. It's 259. Then we have 2 heavy rolls. We have a ender here, reverse showing proof. Nothing on the other side of note. And then we have a silver ender. And this one's going to be a 90%er. It's a 1964. So that's pretty cool. We have 2 semi-heavy rolls, slightly heavy rolls, and then we have a very underweight roll at 191 grams, so missing a few half dollars, but I think this roll right here makes up for that. And then we're gonna start off the month of December with some silver. We have a 1943 Washington quarter, and this one's gonna be from Philadelphia. I was cashing in some of my half dollars, and I saw in the teller's draw a quarter that looked silver, so I asked for some quarters, and sure enough, it was silver. So we're starting off the month with some silver. So let's go ahead and crack open the first 3 rolls of box number 1, and let's see if we've got anything in the first 3 rolls. Not seeing anything in roll number 1. As always, what we're looking for is silver. So that's 40% and 90%, and we're doing that by looking at the edges, looking for that gray edge, which would indicate silver. We're also looking for proofs, which when we do edge hunting, those are going to be the thicker edges. We're looking for commemorative half dollars, we're looking for error half dollars, and we're looking for that 1987 not intended for circulation half dollar. So far, nothing in the first 2 rolls. We'll open up roll number 3, and then we'll go ahead and cut off and get into the rest of the box. So I'm not seeing anything in roll 3 of box number 1. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off here. I'll double check the rolls, and I'll bring you guys in for our first find. Okay guys, no silver so far for box number 1. We're going to go ahead and get into our heavy rolls, starting with a slightly heavy at 225.9. So let's see if there's anything good in this roll. And I'm not seeing anything here. So let's get into that next roll. 225.8. And I don't see anything here that's sticking out to me. Another 225.8. So this is our first hunt for the month of December. And box number 2 hopefully will be a great box. We do have that ender and a couple of heavier rolls there. And we'll save that ender for last, the proof. 226 for our semi-heavy roll. Hopefully we can pull something out from box number 1. We still have a couple of rolls here. 226 as well. Not seeing anything there. Oh, that's nothing. 226.2. So let's see if we've got anything here. It would be nice to start with a silver in box number 1, but I don't see anything that's sticking out to me really. So let's get into that one ender roll with the proof. So it's a 1974 San Francisco proof ender. We'll go ahead and open it up from this side. So let's see, we do have that one proof. This side doesn't look too bad, and not too bad on this side either. Does have some of that machine damage from being the end of the coin on the roll. So we'll put that one down. Let's make sure we didn't have another one. And that's not a proof. 1982. So I'm gonna go ahead and crack open. We'll do the first 3 rolls for box number 2, just because there's not a ton of heavy rolls in box 2. But the heavy rolls that we do have are actually heavies. So that should be a good sign. So let's see. Roll number 1, and I'm not seeing anything too crazy here. So let's get into roll 2. Nothing in roll number 2. And now is a good time for me to remind you guys to make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and turn on those bell notifications if you guys are enjoying the videos. So I'm not seeing anything in roll 3 of box number 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the rest of the rolls, and I'll bring you guys in for our first find. Okay guys, we have 1 silver so far for the hunt. We're gonna start off with our heavy rolls, and we're actually gonna start off with an underweight roll, 191.4. We have found silver in underweight rolls in the past. They usually just have 1 missing $half, but this one's definitely gonna have a few. So let's go ahead and see how many we're actually missing here. So we got, let's see, that's 5 $half right there. That's another 5. So we have a total of 10. We have 5 more and 2. So we're missing 3 here. So we're missing 3 $half in this roll. Put that one to the side. Let's get into our next one. I think we have 1 roll that weighs up super heavy, and that roll is going to be the roll that makes up for all those missing $half. And don't think I'm seeing anything too crazy in this roll. So let's move on to the next one. 225.9, so a slightly heavy, snuck in there. And we're gonna have a silver right there. That's definitely a 40%er. Let's go ahead and pull it out and see what year we've got. Let's make sure this isn't one either. And it's not. So let's see what year we've got. That's definitely a silver reverse. And it's another 1967. So 2 40%ers for the board so far. We'll move that proof over. Keep our 40%er there. And let's get into our next roll. We're actually gonna go with this ender roll because it's not one of our heavies. It's a proof ender. Let's weigh it up. 225.7. So let's see what year we've got on that proof. And we might actually have a silver in this roll too. I think we do right there. So let's pull out this proof real quick, see what year we've got. It's gonna be a 2001 San Francisco. Not too bad. Looks like it just has some fingerprints on it. And the obverse is a little bit messed up. So we'll see when we conserve it, how it turns out. Let's pull this one out that I think might be a silver. And it does look to be one. Oh, that's definitely a silver. So let's see what we've got here. A 1966. So that's silver number 3 for the hunt. So we'll take it. So far, looking like a good hunt here. Let's get into we'll do our super heavy roll because this one most likely doesn't have silver in it. 259.1. This one's probably just, and this one's really like, doesn't even have the edge like these usually do on the paper because there's so many coins in this roll. But this one just probably has an extra $half in it. I'm assuming 3 to make up for that other roll. So let's go ahead and see. There's no silver or anything like that in this roll from the looks of it. So there's 5 right there. There's another 5. There's 5 more. That's 15. And there is 5 more. So that's 20. And then we have the 3 that we were missing in that last roll. So we're even right there. So it was pretty interesting to see. I don't know how the machines do that. We'll save that one ender for last. But let's get into our heavy rolls now. We'll start with the 226.7. So hopefully we have some 90%ers in these rolls. We do have one 90%er for sure. And I see something right there that looks like it could be one. So let's see. And it definitely is. Check this one real quick. Nope, it's nothing there. So let's see, I'm thinking it's gonna be a 1964 just by that edge, and it looks like it will be. So let's see what we've got here. And it's a 1964, so we have a 90%er to start off the month of December. So it's actually gonna be our second 90%er because we do have that one ender. Let's get into our next roll here. 226.8. So fingers crossed we have a second 90%er besides our ender. And it looks like we're gonna have one. I'm guessing this one's gonna be a Benji. The edge is a little bit more worn here. So let's go ahead and pull it out and see what we've got. And it is a Benji. So let's see. It's a 1953. I think 1953 is a lower mintage year, actually. I'll have to check that out. I think it's the Philly that's the lower mintage, but this one's a Denver. So a 1953 Denver. I'll have to look that up and see. So that's awesome. A Benji and a Kennedy half dollar. So that's two, and we have a guaranteed ender 1964 right here. 226.7, and let's take a look. 1964. So let's go ahead and open it up. These rolls were a little bit loose. Usually NF String and Son rolls are pretty tightly done, but these were definitely a little bit looser. So, but there it is right there. I'm sure you guys can see that bright silvery edge right there. Let's go ahead and pull it out and see what we've got. It's a 1964. Let's see if we've got a mint mark. No mint mark, so it's going to be a Philly. So we'll take it. That makes silver number 6 for the hunt. 3 90%ers and 3 40%ers and 1 90% silver quarter with 2 proofs. I'm going to go ahead and double check these rolls. Make sure we didn't miss anything, and I'll bring you guys in for the wrap up. Okay guys, so we didn't miss anything in any of those rolls. So let's go ahead and get into our wrap up. We're going to start with our oldest find for the day, and that's going to be this 1943 Philly quarter. So we'll take it, a silver quarter for face value. And let's get into our half dollar finds now. We're going to start with this 1953 Denver. So 53 was the lower mintage year. It's just we had the wrong mint. If we had the Philly mint, we'd have a lower mintage around 2 million. Half dollars were minted in 1953 at the Philly mint. At the Denver mint, it was almost 21 million. It was 900,400 that were minted. So almost 21 million there of these silvers minted. And then we have 2 1964s. So we started off the month of December strong. This is the first hunt for the month of December, and this is also December 1st. We have 2 more boxes that we picked up today, so hopefully those boxes are just as good. I did weigh them up. I don't think we're gonna have any 90s in those boxes, but we should have some cool finds hopefully if it matches anything like this box. So 3 90%ers, and then let's get into our 40s. We got this 1966. We got 2 1967, so I'll just pick those both up at the same time for you guys. Our very popular year, 1967. So we'll take it. So 3 40%ers and 3 90%ers. Then we found this 1974 San Francisco with some scratches on it. Reverse doesn't look too bad. And this 2001 San Francisco proof. So all in all, it was a great hunt. So let's go ahead and add our silver to the silver jar for the month of December. 7 silvers to add to the jar. Our jar is empty, so let's go ahead and start filling it up for the month of December. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below, as well as leave a comment and subscribe if you guys are new around here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on our next hunt. Okay, guys, so we are on roll number 25. We're halfway through the box, and we're gonna have our first find. I'm sure you guys can see it right there. So let's go ahead and pull it out and see what we've got. I did take a peek, and we're gonna have our first silver for the month, besides that silver quarter that we got. So it's a 1967 40%er. So we'll take it. Silver number 1 for box number 2. So let's go ahead and add this one to the board, and I'll bring you guys in for our next find.